Stop generating garbage, seriously. If your AI images still look like they were made by a robot having a fever dream, you are already falling behind. The wow factor of 2023 is gone. The market is flooded with mediocrity. And while 99% of creators are struggling to get Midjourney to spell a simple word correctly, a tiny group of insiders is using a specific architecture, what we call the Nano Banana model within Gemini, to generate assets that are indistinguishable from high-budget photography and graphic design. You aren't just competing against other humans anymore. You are competing against people who know the codes. In the next 15 minutes, I'm going to give you those codes. I'm going to hand you 7 specific, viral-worthy prompt frameworks that leverage the unique architecture of this model. These aren't just prompts, they are logic gates that force the AI to bypass its usual safety nets of mediocrity and deliver professional-grade results. These aren't just prompts, they are logic gates that force the AI to bypass its usual safety nets of mediocrity and deliver professional-grade results. We're going to cover text integration, style cloning, and lighting hacks, but you need to stay until the very end, because prompt number 7 is the holy grail. It's the one specifically designed to fix the biggest problem in generative AI, consistency. If you want to build a brand, and not just a gallery of pretty pictures, you cannot miss number 7. Let's get to work. We are stripping the engine down to the bolts. Here is your roadmap to dominance. First, we're tackling the typography trap, how to finally get perfect text in your images. Second, the style vampire, stealing the aesthetic of one image and injecting it into another. Third is the director's cut, using conversational editing to fix mistakes without re-rolling. Fourth, the texture injection, killing the plastic look forever. Fifth, the composition lock, forcing the AI to respect rule of thirds and complex layouts. Sixth, the genre bender, mashing up conflicting aesthetics for viral engagement. And finally, number 7, the infinite brand system. Grab your swipe file, it's time to upgrade. The problem? You've been there. You generate a perfect image of a futuristic storefront, but the neon sign in the window looks like it's written in an alien language. For years, image generators treated letters like shapes, not information. It ruined valid commercial use cases. If you can't generate a logo or a headline, you can't do work for clients. Period. The AI solution, the Nano Banana model, Gemini's image engine, is built differently. It has a high-fidelity text rendering engine that actually understands glyphs. It doesn't guess. It reads. But you have to trigger it correctly, using the quotation anchor method. Here is the prompt you are going to use. We call this the Signage priority prompt. Prompt: a high-resolution, photorealistic close-up of a vintage espresso machine in a dimly lit jazz cafe. In the foreground, a latte art heart is visible. On the machine, a brass plaque clearly reads "Midnight Roast" in an elegant serif font. In the background, a neon sign glows with "Open Late." Notice the syntax. We explicitly stated "clearly reads" and put the target text in double quotes. This anchors the model's attention to those pixels. You can also specify the font family. Add "written in bold Helvetica" or in a handwritten cursive style inside the prompt. Stop settling for gibberish. Concept 2. The style vampire. If you're still writing 5-paragraph descriptions trying to describe a vibe, you're doing it the hard way. Why describe when you can show? The problem: you have a reference image with the perfect colour palette, but the subject is wrong. Or you have a sketch of a layout, but the style is boring. Trying to describe Wes Anderson meets cyberpunk usually results in a mess. This is where the Nano Banana model flexes its muscles with multi-image to image capabilities. It's essentially style transfer on steroids. Let's say you have a picture of a sleek, modern architectural living room, image A, and a picture of a vibrant, chaotic graffiti wall, image B. Prompt: generate an image of a luxury sneaker sitting on a pedestal. Use the lighting and clean geometry from image A, but apply the colour palette and graffiti texture style from image B onto the sneaker itself. The result is the perfect fusion. The surprise: you can use this for material swapping. Upload a photo of a knitted sweater and a photo of a sports car. Ask the model to make the car out of the material in the first image. Instant viral visual. Concept 3, the director's cut. This is iterative editing. The problem: in the old days, aka 6 months ago, if you got an image that was 90% perfect but the hands were wrong, you had to re-roll the whole thing and pray. You lost the seed. You lost the magic. It was a slot machine. The AI solution, Gemini's Nano Banana model, supports iterative refinement. This is a conversation, not a transaction. It remembers the context of the image it just made. You don't need to be a prompt engineer, you need to be an art director. The step-by-step use case. Let's go back to that sneaker image we just made. It's cool, but the background is too bright. Prompt. Okay, I like the sneaker, but change the background to a dark, industrial warehouse at night. Keep the lighting on the shoe exactly the same. Do you see what just happened? It didn't generate a new image from scratch. It understood the object permanence of the sneaker. The surprise. You can use this to add elements too. Now put a robotic cat sleeping next to the shoe. It understands spatial awareness within the existing frame. Stop gambling, start directing. But don't click away yet, because tool Nav 4 is about to fix the one thing that makes AI art look fake instantly. We are going to kill the plastic sheen, concept 4, the texture injection, macro fidelity, the problem, you know the look. That smooth, airbrushed, semi-glossy finish that screams Midjourney V4. It's the AI sheen. It makes skin look like wax and food look like plastic display models. It destroys trust with your viewer because their brain subconsciously registers it as fake. The AI solution, we need to force the model to prioritize surface imperfections. We need to use sensory prompts that trigger the model's training data on macro photography and tactile materials. The step-by-step use case. We are going to use the floor framework. Prompt. Extreme macro close-up of an elderly fisherman's eye. High detail, 8K. Focus on the weathered skin texture, individual pores and sun damage wrinkles. A reflection of the ocean is visible in the iris. Shot on a 100mm macro lens, shallow depth of field. Harsh, realistic texture. No smoothing. The resulting image is startling. It's gritty, you can see the veins. It looks like a National Geographic photograph, not digital art. The surprise. The keywords, no smoothing and raw file, are your best friends here. By telling the AI what you don't want, you force it to abandon its default pretty settings. Concept 5. The composition lock. The problem, AI is great at centers. It loves putting the subject right in the middle of the frame. It's boring. It's amateur. If you want editorial quality images for magazines or high-end thumbnails, you need dynamic composition. The AI solution, the Nano Banana model, has a surprisingly strong grasp of cinematographic terminology. It understands camera angles, lens types, and compositional rules. The step-by-step use case. We are going to use the Z-axis stacking prompt. We will define the foreground, midground, and background separately to create depth. A wide-angle shot of a futuristic Tokyo street. Foreground, blurry rain droplets on a window pane and a silhouette of a person looking out. Midground, a cyberpunk noodle shop with steam rising in sharp focus. Background, towering skyscrapers fading into purple fog. Dutch angle, low perspective. The image generates. It has immense depth. The viewer feels like they are looking through the window, not just at a flat picture. The surprise. Use the term Dutch angle or over-the-shoulder shot to instantly make any scene feel more dynamic and action-oriented. Concept 6. The genre bender. The problem, social media algorithms punish the familiar. If you post a cool car, nobody cares. If you post a cool castle, nobody cares. You need pattern interrupts in your visuals. The AI solution. This is conceptual blending. This model excels at taking two concepts that should not exist together and finding the visual logic to make them work. This is how you go viral. The step-by-step use case. We call this the material paradox prompt. Take an object and make it out of a material that contradicts its function. A full-body shot of a medieval knight in armour, but the armour is made entirely of inflated pink bubblegum. The knight is holding a sword made of twisted balloons, epic battlefield background with smoke and fire. The lighting is dramatic and serious, creating a humorous contrast with the material. Hyper-realistic render. The image is absurd, but rendered with deadly seriousness. The contrast is hilarious and visually arresting. This works for architecture too, a skyscraper made of knitting, a tank made of stained glass. These images stop the scroll because the brain has to take a second to process the contradiction. We've covered typography, editing, texture, and viral concepts. But everything I've shown you creates one-off images. And that brings us to the problem that kills 90% of AI businesses. How do you create a character and keep them exactly the same in the next image? This is the moment you've been waiting for. Concept 7. The ultimate reveal. The infinite brand system. The problem? Consistency. You want a mascot for your brand. You generate a cool robot. You try to generate him again running. And suddenly he's a different colour, different shape, different robot. You can't build a comic book, a storyboard, or a brand identity without character consistency. The AI solution, we are going to combine the Nano Banana model's reference input with a seed-locking narrative strategy. The step-by-step use case. This is a two-step process. Step 1, the character sheet. Prompt. Character design sheet of a female astronaut named Nova, short blue hair, orange spacesuit with a V logo. Front view, side view, and back view. Neutral lighting, white background. Step 2, the scenario injection. Now we use that generated image as an image prompt, combined with a text prompt. Prompt, a cinematic shot of the character Nova from the reference image. She is sitting in a jungle cafe drinking coffee. She is wearing the same orange spacesuit. High humidity, dappled sunlight. The surprise, by keeping the name Nova and the description orange spacesuit in every subsequent prompt. While using the reference image, the model triangulates the identity. It locks her DNA. You can now put Nova in a car, on the moon, or in a business meeting. You have just created a virtual influencer. You have created IP, intellectual property. Let's recap. We broke the text barrier with Signage priority. We stole aesthetics with the style vampire. We became directors with iterative editing. We added grit with texture injection. We fixed the layout with composition locks. We went viral with genre bending. And we built a legacy with the infinite grand system. The tools are right in front of you. The Nano Banana model, Gemini, whatever you want to call it, isn't just a toy. It's a production studio in your browser. But here is the hard truth. 6 months from now, these prompts might be obsolete because the AI will be even smarter. The only thing that won't be obsolete is your ability to adapt. The gap between the prompters and the creators is closing. Which side of the line are you going to be on? Don't just watch this video and nod. Open the tool, copy prompt number 1, and make something that scares you. I'll see you in the next render.